Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
South Dakota Highway Patrol is investigating a pair of deadly crashes in the state.
A 44-year-old Yankton woman died in a rollover south of Wagner early Saturday morning. Investigators say she lost control of her pickup and overcorrected, causing the vehicle to go into the ditch. She died at the hospital. Her passenger has minor injuries.
And a 53-year-old man from Mount Vernon died in a rollover northwest of Plankinton Friday afternoon. Authorities say his pickup was struck by a car that had run a stop sign at an intersection. Both vehicles ended up in the ditch. The other driver has minor injuries.
U.S. Representative Dusty Johnson is expected to make a political announcement today at noon.
Johnson will host an event at the Canopy by Hilton, Sioux Falls downtown, starting at 11:30, with that announcement coming at noon.
We'll be carrying that live on KELOLAND.com. We'll also have the latest on that announcement during midday in KELOLAND.
People in Dual County have a mess to clean up after multiple tornadoes touched down in the area Saturday night.
Officials say they know of 3 properties that were damaged because of the tornadoes. It also left one landowner fixing fences.
Just tangled up in a mess, and thank goodness for my friends and neighbors.
Authorities have reported 2 injuries in the county, but thankfully no fatalities.
Well, now let's get a check on today's weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Hopefully a much quieter day today, Scott.
Oh, I think it will be that way for today and for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're looking at a warmer day, but in the meantime we may have a couple of areas in the 70s in eastern South Dakota and western Minnesota. Otherwise expect temperatures in the low to middle 80s. A little breezy with a northwest wind 15 to 30 miles per hour. I mentioned warmer temperatures for tomorrow as 90s return in central and western South Dakota. And Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Long-awaited Jacobson Plaza is just hours away from welcoming visitors.
The downtown attraction was made possible through private and public donations with the help of the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation.
Donors often come to us with a dream of making something great happen, and that's exactly what Gary Jacobson did. He knew he wanted to do something great for this community, and together, look what we've created. Jacobson Plaza is here, it's opening, and it's such a testament to show the Jacobson's family's love for Sioux Falls and this community.
The park will open today at 11 a.m. just in time for the summer celebrations.
And as we get closer to the 4th of July, people are going to be traveling a lot more.
With all the summer travel, how are gas prices in South Dakota?
The average gas price across South Dakota is $3.03 a gallon. And that's up about 2 cents in the past week, but really not a lot of fluctuations recently. We're currently about 21 cents below the national average.
Minnehaha County is one of the lowest in the state when it comes to gas prices. And in general, the east side of the state has lower price average than the west.
A Sioux Falls nonprofit found a fun and unique way to raise funds. Yoga enthusiasts were greeted by a cuteness overload Saturday morning.
While receiving tips from a licensed yoga instructor, participants were able to pet and cuddle with the puppies. All of the proceeds from the workout will go toward the Veterans Community Project, a nonprofit that serves homeless veterans.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. As we look at the radar picture this morning, we've had some scattered showers out there, but most of this is pretty tame weather compared to everything over the weekend. Obviously, we've been tracking a lot of stories from the last 24 to 48 hours. One story that we haven't mentioned as much of as that we, of course, have focused on tornadoes around Clear Lake and the tornado damage around Kadoka, but we also had some destructive winds early Sunday morning around Sioux Center, Iowa. That produced trees down and some grain bins at the elevators. We noticed a couple of pictures there too around Granville, Iowa. So that's a little bit east of Orange City. So it's been quite a weekend. A lot of storms around our region. Flooding. The Big Sioux River has some flooding warnings on it now from near Watertown down to Brookings. Considering how low the water has been, going into the growing season. It's been quite a change here, late June, and we often talk about June being a month that a lot of things can change. 60s for temperatures here as of the morning hours, and as we go into the afternoon, we are expecting those numbers to climb into the low 80s today, which will feel, I think, overall pretty good. We got a northwest wind, and it is drying us out here. It looks like our thunderstorm chances will return to the region going into Wednesday. One other note you need to keep in mind is the building heat coming into western and central South Dakota. A lot of 90s are returning. Sioux Falls will tend to go up on the temperature too. Mid-80s tomorrow, and we'll be edging closer to 90 getting into Wednesday. But also some thunderstorms could come back to the forecast. So that's in our 7-day outlook. You can see that here noted on Wednesday. Thursday night into Friday, there easily could be a few more thunderstorms. I think Friday, the 4th of July, seems to be a little more active. Obviously, we'll keep a close eye on it. We still have our high, though, in the upper 80s. So we're not washing out things, but we just need to be aware of the fact that, especially at nighttime, there could be more thunderstorms. But we'll hammer out those details as we get closer to the 4th. Aberdeen, also, let's hit the rain chance again on Wednesday as that hotter weather is lurking just to your southwest. And it looks like we are going to jump into some 90s here for Thursday into Friday. Here in central South Dakota, that is plain hot. Mid to upper 90s Wednesday into Thursday and Friday. So the rain chances are just scattered at this point. And also that signal for Rapid City, not as high for rain. Look at your highs too. We're going to jump up almost to 100 by Thursday. Check out more details with the weather forecast at KEVLAND.com.